Smoke scraped my throat. I stood still. My girl has a price, Jeb said. 1 bottle, he bragged. Pay my debt. I held my mother's locket under cloth. Ned grinned. Turn around, little Price. I'm not for sale, I said. Stop, I said. I need air. You need a buyer, he said. Smile. I will not smile, I said. Freedom costs, he said. I get paid. Ned caught my arm and squeezed hard. Be still, he said. Be nice. Let me go, I said. Now, he leaned close. Make it easy, girl. Stop calling me girl, I said. I have a name. I am Lark. Boots hit the boards behind us. A calm voice cut through the smoke. Enough, the man said. End this. The room paused like a held breath. Jeb turned. Mind your road, rancher. You sold a person for whiskey, he said. That is not justice. You know it. I paid, the man said. She leaves. Do I choose? I asked him. You always choose, he said. Liar, Jeb spat. She is my debt. I am not debt, I said. I am me. Name yourself, Ned said. If you pay. Rowan Hale, he said. Hale Ranch. Why help me? I asked softly. I need sleep, he said. Clean sleep. Words are cheap, I said. Not words, he said. Work and wages. Home? I asked. Safe? As safe as I can make, he said. I promise, he added. Jeb waved the bottle. She will run. I did not run, I said. I lived. Live again, Ned said. Be smart. I am done being small, I said. I pulled the locket and showed it. It is my secret, I said. Proof. Letters? Rowan asked. A key? Maybe, I said. Maybe a promise. Jeb grabbed for it. I stepped back. Touch me again, I said. I bite. Rowan moved between us like a wall. Back away, he said. Now, Ned. Take the money, Ned said. Then hush. She leaves with me, Rowan said. Now. Jeb slammed the bottle on the wood. She is mine, he said. By price. You lost me, I said. You sold me. Rowan caught his wrist before he swung. Lark chooses tonight, Rowan said. Not you. I felt fear and I felt courage. Say yes, Rowan said. Say yes once. What if I regret it? I asked. Then you leave, he said. No chain. No lock? I asked. No rules? No lock, he said. No trap. I looked at Ned. He looked small. I looked at Jeb. He looked smoke. I looked at Rowan. He looked mourning. I go with you, I said. I choose. The room cracked open with curses. Ned raised the bottle. Thief, he yelled. Walk, Rowan said. My legs shook, but they still worked. I moved toward the door, coat tight. Jeb shouted my name like he owned it. My name is mine, I said. On the threshold, I faced the room. I will not be sold, I said. Proof? Ned called. Where is proof? I touched the locket. Proof lives here. Rowan opened the door. Night washed me. Where is your horse? I asked quietly. Outside, he said. Chestnut mare. Music died behind us like a lie. Will the sheriff help? I asked. When there is proof, Rowan said. I will bring proof, I said. Promise, he nodded. We ride north, Lark. North to what? I asked. Home? Work and home, he said. If wanted. We reached the mare and mounted slow. Are you afraid? Rowan asked softly. Yes, I said. But I move. Good, he said. Courage grows moving. I am free, I whispered. Free to try. I will not own you, he said. I will hire you and pay fair. Wages, I said. Not debt. Not price. Wages, he said. Your name on paper. My name is Lark, I said again. Lark, he said. I hear you. The river sang under the bridge. Do you trust me? Rowan asked. Not yet, I said. Maybe later. That is enough, he said. Start small. Start with rules, I said. My rules. Say them, he said. I listen. No drink near me, I said. Ever. No hands on me unless I ask. No talk about debt or price. We rode out of town in silence. The saloon glow faded. My breath made small clouds. The chestnut mare moved steady. Leather creaked under me. Why did you pay? I asked. Rowan looked ahead. Because nobody else would. I was not free, I said. You are not a debt, he said. My stepfather said I was, I said. He sighed. Men say cruel things. Did you buy me for work? I asked. No, he said. I don't buy people. You paid a price, I said. I paid to stop a sale, he said. That still felt like a sail, I said. It felt wrong to me, he said. Wind cut my face. The road bent to dark trees. I smelled river water. I tried to give back his coat. Keep it, he said. You shake, I kept it on. It felt heavy and kind. I can ride alone, I said. I know you can, he said. Then let me go now. You can go at the river. That word sounds rich, I said. Choice is simple, he said. Pick a way. What if both ways hurt? I asked. Then pick the pain you own, he said. I owned enough pain, I said. Maybe pick freedom now, he said. The moon slid from a cloud. The trees opened. Water flashed like bent silver. Tell me your name, he said. Lark, I said. Good name, he said softly. It was my mother's gift. She wanted you safe, he said. She wanted me home, I said. Where is home now, he asked. I don't know, I said. Not town. My ranch is quiet, he said. Quiet can hide secrets, I said. True, he said. I won't lie. What do you hide, Rowan? Old mistakes, he said. Old fire. Fire? I asked. What fire? Not tonight, he said. Secrets are heavy, I said. Then let me carry mine, he said. We reached the river crossing. Cold spray kissed my boots. Rowan pointed upstream. Town road runs that way. He pointed west. My ranch sits past that ridge. What do you want me to do? I want you to choose, he said. And if I choose town? I ride you to the road. No chains? I asked. No chains, he said. Only respect. The mare blew warm breath. I patted her neck. She is calm, I said. She likes brave riders, he said. I was not brave tonight, I said. You stood on your feet, he said. You still stood, he said. That counts. I listened to the water for truth. Home, safe, work, trust. Money, debt, price, freedom. Horse, ranch, fence, river. Letter, key, lock, secret. Pain, fear, courage, choice, justice. I can sleep in a barn, I said. You can have a room, he said. A lock on the door. A key for you alone, he said. I need to earn my keep. We need good hands, he said. Wages in coin, I asked. Yes, he said. Clear and fair. I can leave any day. Any day, he said. No trap, he held out his hand. Come west, Lark. I did not take it yet. Why help me more? He met my eyes. Because help is right. Are you a good man? No better than most, he said. Then why feel different to me? Maybe because I listen, he said. Many men listened with a price. Set your price, he said. Your rules. My rules are simple, I said. Say them, he said. I keep my name and wage. Agreed, he said. I keep a key and choice. Agreed, he said again. I owe no bed for pay. Agreed, he said. I speak and you hear. I hear, he said. I promise. I looked at the town road. I looked west at the ridge. I heard quiet there. I turned the mare toward the ridge. Rowan rode beside me. One night, I said. One night, he said. Rest easy. Tomorrow I may go, I said. Then tomorrow I take you, he said. We crossed the river slow and sure. I did not look back at town. I whispered to the river very soft. I will not be owned again. The water kept my promise for me. Tonight. The ranch house looked wide and still. I stepped down from the horse, legs weak. My eyes moved to the door. A woman opened it before Rowan knocked. She held a tray with warm bread. Her eyes cut sharp. You are safe here, she said. Safe. The word felt heavy. I kept my hands tight. Thank you, I said. My voice sounded small. Rowan touched his hat. Mara, this is... He paused, waiting for me to answer. I shook my head. Not yet, Mara frowned. Names matter. You will need one. I stayed silent. She gave me the bread. Eat first. Talk later. Inside the house smelled like wood smoke. A man came from the back, dust on his shirt. I'm Diego, he said. His grin was wide but careful. Need help with bags? I have nothing, I said. He nodded slow. Then less weight to carry? Mara rolled her eyes. Ignore him. He makes jokes with everyone. They help, Diego said. He winked at me. Work heals faster than sleep. I did not laugh. My chest felt hollow. That night I dropped on the bed in the guest room. My head hit the pillow and the world fell dark. I woke to the sound of a door banging. The saloon door swinging. Laughter. A cork popped. I sat up, sweat cold on my back. My hands shook. The room was quiet, but my ears would not stop. I pressed the locket under my dress. My mother's face came to me. Stay alive, she had said long ago. Morning came with light. I walked to the kitchen, legs heavy. Mara poured coffee. Rowan sat with bread in hand. Diego leaned on the wall, chewing. Mara looked at me. "What's your name?" The question froze me. My mouth opened, but no word came. My old name, the one they called me in the saloon, burned on my tongue. Girl. My chest hurt. "I'm Lark." The word fell like a stone in water. Mara's eyes softened. "Lark," she said, testing it. "Good. You're human, not trade." Rowan gave one short nod. "Lark, then." I swallowed hard. The name felt like a bridge across a canyon. Diego smiled. "Strong name." "Birds fly free." I looked down, hiding my face. For the first time in years, I wanted to believe it. Later, I walked the hall and stopped by a door left half open. Inside stood a desk with papers. A heavy book lay locked with a clasp. The cover was dark, worn. I stepped closer. My fingers brushed the edge. Dust marked my skin. I pulled back quick. Rowan's voice cut the air. "That room is private." I jumped. "I'm sorry." He looked at me, eyes unreadable. "Some doors need to stay closed." "I wasn't stealing," I said. "I know." His tone softened. "But that ledger carries weight." The word hit me. Ledger, debt, money. My heart thudded. "Why keep it then?" "Because proof matters," he said. His gaze turned hard again, even when it hurts. I nodded, but questions burned inside me. At dusk, I went to the stables. Diego brushed a mare. He looked up. "You seem heavy, Lark." "I saw a ledger," I said. "Rowan said it matters." "What's inside?" Diego's eyes shifted. "Some things are better left." "You need rest, not ghosts." "I need truth," I whispered. He sighed. "Truth cuts deep, but maybe it heals too." I pressed my hand to the horse's mane. Its warmth steadied me. "I can't live blind." "Not anymore," Diego nodded slow. "Then be ready." Truth comes with fire. That night I lay awake. My name echoed in my head. Lark. I had said it. Claimed it. But the locked book and Rowan's guarded look warned me. My past was not done. The quiet house held food and beds. But the loud past knocked at every door, and I was not sure which one I feared most, the ghosts behind me or the secrets ahead. I swept the bunkhouse after breakfast. Dust rose fast. I moved a cot and found a loose board. The wood squeaked. My palm felt a hollow place. I pried it up with a forked nail. Inside sat a tin with a tight lid. The lid scraped. The lock had no key. I worked it hard until the seal popped. Letters lay inside, tied with blue thread. The paper smelled like smoke and old rain. My hands shook. I knew that script at once. "My mother," I whispered. "These are from my mother." I ran outside into sharp noon light. Rowan stood near the fence with Diego. "Rowan," I called. "I need you now." He came at once. "What did you find?" "Letters," I said. "My mother's letters. From here." His face closed like a door with a lock. "Where?" he asked. His voice turned careful. "In the floor," I said. "Under a board." "Why are my mother's letters on your land?" Rowan looked toward the river and stayed quiet. "Say it," I said. "Tell me the truth." "She worked here," he said. "Long ago." "Worked for money?" I asked. "Or for debt?" "For work," he said. "For food." "For calm." My fear rose like smoke from a fire. "Then why hide them?" I said. "Why hide me?" "I did not hide them," he said softly. "They were here before I bought this ranch." Bought, price, sell, debt. The words cut deep. Mara joined us and touched my sleeve. "Come inside," she said. "Drink water." "Then choose." "Choose what?" I asked. "Trust or leave?" "Trust," she said, "for now. You need rest." I opened a letter with careful fingers. "Dear Lark," it said. "I keep a promise." Rowan stepped close but did not touch me. "I can take you to Dr. Quinn," he said. "She knows truths that hide under small words." We rode to town. The clinic smelled like soap. Dr. Ada Quinn wore a plain brown dress. She took the tin and the top letter. "May I read?" she asked. "Only one line." "Yes," I said. "Help me find the proof." "I knew your mother," she said. She was brave. She feared a man named Silas Creed, the land baron with a white smile. Many felt debt with him, not money only. Some paid with bodies. "They lost freedom." "Power smiled," she said. Justice kept quiet. But truth walked in with scars. I felt heat rise in my face. "I need names," I said. "Dates. You will get them," she said. Bring courage. Bring a calm mind. Rowan nodded once. Mara squeezed my hand. I turned to Rowan. Did you work with Silas? Rowan breathed in and gave a slow nod. Once, he said. I was young and proud. We planned a warehouse near the river. His books looked clean. His hands did not. I pulled back and shut the door. Dr. Quinn spoke low. Doors burn when truth comes. There was a river warehouse fire 3 years ago. Girls ran out with rope burns on wrists. I need proof, I said. Not rumor and smoke. Ask the sheriff, Dr. Quinn said. Old reports help. Ask Mrs. Bell about the night watch. Ask the ferryman about the late wagons. Follow the river to the charred stones. I will stand with you if you dig, he said. Your choice guides me now, not my pride. I want justice, I said. Not sweet revenge. I want safety. I want clean work. Mara touched my shoulder. Eat first, then plan. Fear eats hunger, she said. Courage needs bread. I put the letters back in the tin. Pain, fear, courage, and choice sat inside me. We left the clinic and crossed the street. Behind us, Dr. Quinn locked her door. Come back soon, she said. I will help. I will, I said. I promise. I will, we agreed. Rowan leaned on the post and watched me work. You don't need to wake this early, he said. I need to, I answered. I want to stand on my own legs. He frowned. You don't owe me. I don't owe you, but I owe myself. The stable smelled of hay and horses. My hands shook with cold, but I pushed the broom anyway. Mara came in with coffee. You work hard, she said. I have to. She looked at me with sharp eyes. You don't have to prove anything here. I do. To me, Diego waved from outside. Come, he called. I show you rope. I followed him into the yard. He handed me a rope and said, throw, catch, pull, simple. Not simple, I muttered. Again, he laughed. You learn fast. I threw, missed, tried again. Good, Diego said. You control with hands, not fear. The rope felt heavy, but power warmed me. Rowan crossed his arms. Why do this? Because I was sold, I said, my voice tight. I must never feel that weak again. He went quiet. Later, Mara spread books on the table. These are ranch accounts, she said. Money in, money out. You must learn. I stared at the numbers. It looks hard. You are smart, she said. We go line by line. I traced each number. So, this is debt, this is pay? She nodded. Yes. When you see money, you see freedom. I repeated it like a prayer. Money is freedom. In town, whispers followed me. That's the whiskey girl, someone said. She was sold cheap, another voice hissed. My cheeks burned. Rowan tried to shield me, but I raised my chin. Yes, I told them. That was me. And now I work, do you? The men turned away. My heart beat like a drum, but I did not flinch. Back at the ranch, Rowan placed coins on the table. Here, he said. Your wages. I stared at the coins. I need paper. A contract. He looked puzzled. Why? No charity, I said. Work must mean pay. I sign, you sign. Rowan's jaw tightened, but he brought out paper. You're stubborn, he said. I must be, I answered. He signed, and so did I. The pen shook in my hand, but I smiled. Now I am not a gift. I am a worker. That night, I sat on my bed with my mother's locket in my palm. Not sold again, I whispered. Not running again. The moonlight touched the silver, and I felt strong. A knock at the door broke the quiet. Rowan opened it, and Ned Pike walked in, his boots loud on the wood. Well, Ned grinned, the whiskey girl grows bold. My blood froze. What do you want? Rowan asked. Ned set a bottle on the table. My stomach turned. It was the same brand, the same glass, the same smell. This, Ned said, is proof. The girl still belongs to debts. Rowan's hand went to his belt. You're not welcome here, Ned smirked. Silas Creed says she is not free. Everything has a price. I stared at the bottle. My hands shook. Then I breathed deep. My shaking stopped. No, I said. My voice was sharp. I am not for sale, Ned laughed. We'll see. He left, leaving the bottle behind. Rowan pushed it away, anger in his eyes. I'll throw it out. No, I said. I touched the glass with one finger. Let it stay. I must look at it. I must remember what I will never be again. Mara stood behind me, quiet but proud. Diego whispered. Strong. I held the locket in one hand, the contract in the other. Between the two I found courage. I eased the study door and slipped inside. The lock clicked. My heart ran fast. I needed truth. I needed proof. I found the hidden key in the frame. A soft pop. The tiny thing fell into my hand. I opened the drawer and saw the ledger. I only looked, I whispered. For my mother. For freedom. I opened the book and turned slow pages. Ink listed debt, dates, price, and names. I saw it then. Lila Doyle, my mother. Beside her, 2 marks. S.C. My chest hurt. I touched the letters. Why? I asked the dark. Why sell a life? The door moved. Footsteps stopped. Lark, Rowan said. His voice stayed low. You should not be here. I needed answers, I said. You kept my name in a drawer. He shut the door. You found the ledger? I found my mother, I said. Tell me the truth. Sit, he said. I will stand, I said. Speak. I once worked with Silas Creed, he said. We raised money for land and stock. You trusted him, I said. You made a promise. I did, he said. I was blind. The brand looked clean. The work hid rot. What rot? I asked. Silas traded debt like cattle, he said. He bought notes from men like Ned. He took girls to settle the price. I learned late. And my mother? I asked. Your mother worked here, he said. She cleaned the bunkhouse. She hid from a man who sold her. She wrote letters you now keep. How do you know that? I asked. She told Mara, he said. She feared the old sheriff, not Hart. I held the locket on my chest. So why is her name in your book? I stole this book, he said. I copied pages for proof. I meant to bring Silas down, so bring him down, I said. Give it to Sheriff Hart. Hart is fair, he said. But Silas owns half the town. He will twist law. He will take this ranch. He will take you. He cannot take me, I said. I will not be sold. He uses talk and money, he said. He cuts trust like wire. I looked at the fence in moonlight. Did you start the fire? I asked. Yes, he said. I went to the Creed warehouse. I poured oil. I lit one match. I wanted the ledgers gone and the doors open. You broke the law, I said. I did, he said. But I opened cages. The girls ran. Your mother ran too. I thought she reached the river road. She left me with Jeb, I said. He sold me for whiskey. Rowan closed his eyes. I looked for you, he said. I failed. That is on me. Pain hit, then a slow calm. Why keep the ledger here? I asked. Why keep a lock and key? Because proof saves lives, he said. One book can lift justice. But if I show it now, Silas strikes first, so we wait. I said, girls still pay the price. We plan, he said. We choose the right time. We set a trap. We keep women safe here. I need freedom now, I said. I need choice. You have choice, he said. Take the book to heart. I will back you. The ranch may fall, or help me build a case. Keep the book hidden. Share copies. Pull his power loose. Both roads hurt, I said. They do, he said. I will not choose for you. I held the ledger to my chest. I want justice, I said. I also want home. Then we craft both, he said. Give Hart a copy, not the book. Let Silas feel safe. We gather names and letters. We find more proof. Then we shut every door on him. My breath eased, I said. Mara will help. She will, he said. Diego, too. Dr. Quinn knows law. I met his eyes. No more secrets, I said. Agreed, he said. Ask me anything. Why did you pay for me? I asked. Speak plain. I saw a cage close, he said. I broke one with fire. I broke one with money. I did not buy you. I kept a promise. To who? I asked. To your mother, he said. And to myself. I opened the locket. Promise me again, I said. Promise we fight clean. I promise, he said. I will face what I did. I slid the ledger into the drawer. I kept one page. For Hart, I said. For proof. Rowan unlocked the back door. Night road is clear, he said. I will walk with you. I can walk, I said. You can stand beside me. We stepped outside. Stars burned hard and near. I heard the river in the dark. It sounded like choice. It promised courage. The hall shone like ice and glass. I breathed slow and hid fear. Mara fixed my collar and smiled. You look ready, she said. I nodded now and held the locket. We do this now, I said. We end the debt. I walked past white gloves and pearls. For the children, they all said. Diego met me near the stairs. Doors will hold, he said softly. Rowan is near the stage. I swallowed. Keep Ned from running. Silas stood under bright lights. Welcome, friends, he said warmly. Your gifts make our town strong. I moved closer to the stage. The locket rested at my throat. I felt my mother beside me. A waiter stopped me with a tray. Miss, champagne? He asked. No, thank you, I said. I need a clear head. Mara stepped onto the side aisle. She lifted a hand to me. I read the sign in her eyes. Now or never. I reached the steps and called. Mr. Creed, may I speak? He turned with a smooth grin. Always glad to hear Hope, he said. Hope needs a real voice, I said. Let me borrow your mic. Laughter rolled across the tables. He bowed and handed it over. I faced the room and breathed. I was sold for whiskey. Forks froze. A bottle set my price. My voice did not shake. The label matched your brand. Gasps hit the ceiling like birds. Silas chuckled and waved a hand. Baseless pain, he said lightly. Sad rumors from a rough home. I kept the mic and stood. You used debt to take girls. You sold bodies to pay notes. You turned pain into profit. He smiled like a calm river. Proof is needed, dear child. I lifted the hem of my dress. I pulled a page from my shoe. Here is a copy, I said. But the lock needs the key. Silas's face barely moved then. Who taught you such lies, he asked. I met his eyes and answered. My mother left me letters. Your books hide her name. He signaled guards with a nod. Escort this guest to the door. Rowan stepped ahead of them. She stays, he said flatly. Ned tried to slip through curtains. Diego caught him by the coat. Stay, friend, Diego said calmly. The river runs one way. Ned swore and swung at him. Diego blocked and pushed him back. I heard shoes, chairs, and fear. Mara moved to Silas with grace. Sir, allow me, she said sweetly. She lifted the original ledger high. Silas reached out, greedy and quick. She passed it behind the curtain. Sheriff Hart took it without show. Silas blinked and lost his smile. You will pay for this, he hissed. Justice already asked for change, I said. He lunged and grabbed my wrist. The locket chain snapped and fell. It hit the stage like rain. The case popped and split open. A thin key slid into light. Thank you, Mama, I whispered. He went for the exit fast. Rowan blocked him with one arm. Price is due, Rowan said. Silas swung a heavy bottle hard. It shattered and cut my hand. Blood ran over my palm slow. Pain bit but cleared my head. Stop! I shouted to the room. Sheriff Hart climbed onto the stage. Everyone stay calm, he said. We have proof and witnesses. He opened the ledger and read. Names, dates, debts, and brands. My mother's note sat inside. I shook as I heard it. If Lark comes, give her this. Silas tried one last trick. This town needs my money, he said. Let the past stay buried. I raised the key for all. The safe holds the rest. I pointed to Silas's office door. The gold brand marked the steel. We moved as one machine. Mara guided the crowd back. Diego checked every window latch. Rowan held Silas like iron. Sheriff Hart nodded to me. Open it if you can. My hands shook, but I tried. The key slid home and turned. A clean click opened the lock. Inside, letters waited like ghosts. Stacks of money hid truth. Contracts named debt girls plain. There was my proof and pain. I handed pages to the sheriff. He passed them to sworn clerks. Arrest Silas Creed, he said. Cuffs closed like a final line. I wrapped my cut with linen. Mara tied the knot firm. You did well, she whispered. I looked at Rowan in thanks. He looked back with quiet eyes. You chose the hard road, he said. I chose freedom, I answered low. Home should be safe and clean. Silas cursed as they took him. I will ruin your ranch. I met his rage and spoke. You already tried with debt. Fire burned your secret rooms. Now truth will burn your name. The crowd parted like dry grass. I stood and did not move. The mic still lay near me. I lifted it once again. We end this trade tonight, I said. We stop the price on people. We build work with fair pay. We keep a promise to home. Hands clapped like rain. The courtroom smelled like dust and ink tonight. I stood and felt my knees shake. Rowan sat near me, eyes steady, hands quiet. The judge said, Begin, Miss Doyle. I took air into my tight chest. I will tell you the truth, I said. My voice sounded small, but it held. I was sold for whiskey in Pike's saloon. I was a girl with no home. I needed help and found none. There. Men laughed and counted money and drinks. Ned smiled like a wolf with sugar. Then Rowan paid to stop the sale. I went with him to Hale Ranch. I worked and slept in peace there. But the past did not release me. I wore my mother's locket every day. It held a picture and a secret. I did not know the secret. Then, Silas kept books that priced human lives. Power dressed itself in white gloves. Debt became chains for poor women. My mother was on that list once. She left letters and hope on this land. I paused and felt the room lean. The judge said, "Stay with the facts." "I will, Your Honor," I said softly. "Ned Pike worked for Silas Creed," I said. "He took cuts from drinks and from girls. He knew the brand on Silas's safe." Sheriff Hart brought Ned to the stand. Ned licked his lips and looked down. The sheriff fixed cuffs to his wrist. Mara whispered, "Hold steady, Lark. Keep going." Ned said, "I want a deal, Sheriff. I will give names and ledgers tonight." Silas stood and tried a smooth smile. He said, "This is slander. She wants money." I shook my head and felt heat rise. "I want justice." "I want freedom," I said. Silas laughed and spread his fancy hands. "Ask for cash then, little Lark," he said. I held up the broken locket chain. The key sat hidden in my locket. It matched the brand carved on your safe. Your safe held lists and payments inside. Your safe held letters from the fire. The judge said, "We will see the evidence." Mara rose with a wrapped leather book. She gave it to Sheriff Hart carefully. He passed it to the judge with care. Silas stopped smiling when he saw ink. The judge read lines in a cold voice. "Debt girl," he said, and silence fell. My stepfather tried to leave the seats. Deputies blocked him and grabbed his shoulders. He said, "I never knew any plan." I said, "You sold me for whiskey, Jeb. You called me less than dirt that night. You priced your daughter like a sack." "Let her finish," Sheriff Hart said firmly. I turned to the bench and breathed slowly. "I do not speak for pity now. I speak so other girls feel safe. I speak so power pays the right price," Silas shouted. "Where is the proof?" Morning light painted the hills gold. I walked the fence line with Rowan. The air was cold, but the sun warmed my skin. My boots pressed into soft dirt. Rowan broke the silence. "Half the ranch is yours now," he said. I shook my head. "It's ours if we run it right." He looked at me, his jaw set. "You mean that?" "I do," I said. "I don't need all. I need trust." We stopped near the barn. Mara came out holding papers. "You'll need wages set for the girls," she said. "What girls?" I asked. "The ones coming from town. They need safe work." I nodded. "Yes, they can stay in the bunkhouse." Rowan frowned. "Do you trust them here?" I met his eyes. I was one of them. "They need home, not fear," Mara smiled. Then it settled. Later, Diego walked over with 2 horses. "You ride today?" he asked. "Teach me more roping," I said. He laughed. "You work harder than all of us," I grinned. "I must. I paid with my soul." Rowan joined. "She works because she believes." I turned to him. "Not belief, courage." At noon, Dr. Quinn arrived with bags. "I'll set the clinic on Sundays," she said. Rowan asked, "Will the people come?" "They'll come if you open the doors," she said. I stepped forward. "We will. This ranch is for more than cows." That night we ate together. Bread, beans, simple food. Mara placed her hand on mine. "You changed this place, Lark," she whispered. I said softly, "No, this place changed me." After supper, Rowan pulled a box from under the table. Inside lay a branding iron. The shape was mine, a bird in flight, wings open. "A lark," he said. I touched it with care. "It's my name." "It's me," Rowan nodded. "It's Hope." Diego clapped his hands. "Tomorrow we brand the first calf." The fire burned strong when we pressed the iron into the hide. Smoke rose sharp and heavy. The calf jumped but stood. I whispered, "Not pain." "Mark of freedom," Mara leaned close. "That's what you are now, days passed." Girls arrived, thin and tired. We gave them beds, wages, food. I spoke to them at night. "You are safe here. You can work. You can rest." "No man owns you," they cried, then smiled. Rowan asked me later, "Do you sleep well now?" "Not always," I admitted. "I still wake at night. I hear the cork pop in dreams." He looked worried. "But now," I added, "I smile when I hear it." "Because I know I'm free," Rowan breathed deep. "I'm proud of you." I shook my head. "Be proud with me, not of me." We stood by the fence again at dawn. The hills glowed. The new calves walked with the brand shining. I held the iron in my hands. My heart felt strong, not broken. I said aloud, I kept my name. I kept my soul. The sunrise whispered back in light, not sold, saved and self-made.